7:14 on a cloudy Friday. Bob's at mic number 2 for This Week in Real Estate with Bob Zdora. Bob and Linda, of course, are the award-winning Z Team at Century 21 Lemac Real Estate.
Yes, sir.
There you go. Another award.
We were given the Diamond Award by the Arkansas Realtors Association yesterday. There's a very small handful of agents in town that received that yesterday, and we're very, very proud. I mean, it's given because of volume, because of sales volume, but it's the people that help us to get to that point. You know, we had somebody tell Linda the other day that, we're not big enough for you, and that's not true at all. I mean, it's a compilation of all the people that we meet, and putting that smile on all those people that we meet on their faces. And it doesn't matter whether it's $1 million lake house or a $80,000 house here in town or $60,000 house in Bull Shoals. It's the total package, and we're able to do that. And whether, for listings and buyings and things like that, I feel that I'm wasting your time. Nobody wastes their time. The only time that gets wasted is it people who aren't sure if they want to sell, who aren't sure that they, that who I got to get, the things like that where they're just unreasonable expectations and where they think the price should be and the house isn't going to sell at that price. And I could show them that the house is going to sell at that price. Those can be frustrating, but the people that we help day in and day out come from all backgrounds and all socioeconomic situations from, it's the journey. It's not the destination. It's not just the destination. It's the journey getting you to the destination.
And you, Linda, reach out to everybody.
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't think that we're.
I mean, if I came to you and I said, "Well, Bob, now I'm approved for $75,000, so I may look at an older 2-bedroom, 1-bath, blah blah blah." Or somebody comes and said, "Well, we sold our property, we got $980,000 for it, blah 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 blah."
Yeah, I mean, and there's houses in all these ranges.
Sure.
That there's a house last week that sold for like $12,000. So there's things out there. At all points, in the different areas and stuff. Linda was out with some people that flew in from out of town. They've been on our website for 10 years. They've been on retiredarkansas.net.
They're counting the days.
Looking at, what they were doing is they were trying to get an idea for the area, and they would go through and under like lots of links and upcoming events and things like that, and they would follow the red, white, and blue and the Christmas parade and the different pictures of the Trout Fest and the car shows and the different things that we go to, the different YouTube videos that are posted on there. And they just stayed, they became Arkansans, they're not from here, through the webpage of retiredarkansas.net. And they flew in just to come here. They'd never been here. They just, yeah.
It's so cool.
So it really is. And to see the effect that webpage can have on people and the importance of that in marketing the area, marketing the homes, obviously, that we have listed. The other homes, you can find any home from Century 21 is on that page. Just run across the top banner. The information and the things about, I spoke to a gentleman in Kansas during the week, and they were thinking about coming down, and he'd been on the page, and that was how he found us. And I put him on, and the links to the hospitals and the schools and all the city governments and municipal county governments and things. He was just like, he called back. He's like, wow. So that's pretty cool. That makes you feel that you're doing things well, and that's what helps us to be better agents. It's what helps us to better market your home, to get your home the exposure that it takes to get things done. We signed an offer. Agent brought us an offer on one of our listings that we've had for 27 days. And it's been on the market for a number of years. We've had it for 27 days, and they found the pictures, they found the change, the price enhancement that was on there. And people are going to move on with their lives now. That's the deal. That's the whole purpose of doing this. The market is getting better, but nobody should be thinking that unless they bought it in the 70s and early 80s, that they're going to be selling their home for a huge profit. Not for a while. Those days are still coming.
I'm going through your featured property. This is so cool.
Oh,
it looks like a small cabin, but it's actually a 2-story, nice front porch, beautiful lawn, trees. My goodness, beautiful.
Yeah, we have there's some really, really great listings out there right now, and
beautiful.
They're and the guy, I used the guy in New Jersey who's sitting there trying to figure out what he wants to do with his life. That's what brings them in. The pictures, the quality of the pictures that are on there, the virtual tours that are on there, the information. That's a big thing for people when they're looking to come in and figure out, is this the area they want to be? People have a lot of choices of where they want to be, and tax considerations come into it. There's a number of things. If you're a veteran, they complain, and understandably so, that the income tax isn't as favorable here as it is in other places. So you're kind of fighting some of those, trying to show a benefit here of those more so than those other places that they may be thinking of. And it's a project, and we're very, very happy that we had the year that we had, and we're doing well this year, as putting smiles on people's faces. That's really the deal. I mean, that's the way I look at doing well. How many people I sit across the table and shake their hand and say congratulations, and whether it's handing them the keys or taking the keys away from them, and they're able to move on with their lives. I mean, that's just a huge thing. But don't ever feel that, I'm just a little guy and I don't want to take your time. There's no such animal out there. This is what we do, and this is all we do. We don't.
Did you ever think 20 years ago that you'd be this successful real estate after chasing crooks down Lakeshore Avenue?
Yeah, no. This 20, especially not 20 years ago. No, I mean we've been truly, truly blessed that we found this place, and that we capitalized on the opportunities that once we decided this was the direction we were going to go, and realized that we're pretty good at this, and it's still helping people in a lot of ways. It's still like being the police, solving people's problems, coming to a common solution for whatever it may be, and that's what you're doing. You're putting people together, put a smile on their face at the end of the day. Life
Another
is good.
friend made, though.
That's right. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And I tell that to people. Look, I live here. I'm not gonna let anything bad happen to you, because you're gonna bump into me at the Elks or at Walmart or Harps or whatever it may be, and I don't want to have to be ducking underneath counters. Say, I want people, and I've had people come up to me and say, "Hey, Bob, hey, this is my realtor. This is, and that's the real payoff. There's that happiness, and that look how Dave is when he comes in.
Yeah,
cool. I mean, that's a great feeling for us as well. I mean, it really is. We're very, very blessed, and we know it. Believe me, we know it. This week, there were 80 new listings came up, 30 parcels of land came on, 5 commercial properties, 45 homes came on the market, and they came on a range of $12,000 to $1.5 million. Average price coming on the market was $221. There were 35 sales this week. 11 parcels of land and 2 commercial properties sold. 22 homes sold, and they sold in a range of $12,000 to $350,000. The average sale price this week was $140. The average listed price was $146. So it was like $3 million in sales this week, which is pretty good. There's still 67 pendings. I think like 52 of them are houses. 23 properties expired. 49 hit price enhancements. There's 1,009 homes listed on the MLS. So actually there's an increase of 9 from last week, as we were at 1,000 last week. 456 in Mountain Home, 57 in Bull Shoals, 64 in Lakeview, 15 in Cotter. In 2014, there were 262 sales for $30.8 million. For 2015, there's been 278 sales for $32.9. So we're over 2 million over. That's just residential. That's not anything else. That's a pretty big number, and it's working its way up for the first less than half a year. We're already up that much, and the volume's picked up.
Good.
And that's what we want. We want it to pick up slowly. The reason we're in this mess now is because of the thing jumping up the way it did, and everybody's got to have a house, and it just wasn't wasn't practical.
What parts of the country are they coming in now most generally?
We get them from all over. We get them from Florida, from Louisiana. We had somebody from Virginia. We've had Missouri. Illinois is still a good spot, but it's not like
it's not the hot spot.
It's not the
predominant.
Yeah, a lot of people trying to get out of Texas. I know that Texas is the fastest growing state. I mean, they put like 10 congressional districts in of the last census, but those who can are wanting to find someplace different, and they're coming here. There's a lot of Texas people that are coming, and that's good. I mean, they're good people. They just
probably just a climate difference.
Well, there's a climate. There's fire ants. Fire ants.
Have you dealt with fire ants before?
I did actually.
Yeah.
I got back from Vietnam,
Uh-huh.
and I had my stuff in a sea bag, and it was up in the thing. So I don't know. I'm home maybe 6-8 months, and you start to find out, okay, let's go through some of this stuff. And I go through there, and my old camis, my pants were in there. So I put the pants on just to kind of see how they fit, see if they, and it's bigger than, there we go.
Ooh.
Whack. I took one right in the leg, and there I pulled him. I was like, ow. I pulled it down. There he is. It took a bite. He was alive. Well, it was living off the sweat and stuff in the pants. I mean, it was, but yeah, I've had an incident or two with fire ants. But we're getting, Texas is a pretty good pop for us right now. And just, you get calls from all over the place. It's amazing. The website reaches out. It really, truly does. As you know from the radio station, and
Sure.
the advertisers know when people are looking, they know how to find you. It's that Google thing. There may be a future for that. There may be something for that.
Maybe we ought to invest.
Yeah.
Any upcoming events you know of?
There's the play at the theater that's going on the next several weekends. A good friend of ours, Gary Blank, is one of the actors in there.
Yeah.
And if you get a chance to go out and see it, and it's just a good thing to support. I mean, the people that are out there, they're all just, they're you and me, and they go out and they work they get a chance to get some of their acting chops in, and it's a good production, and the idea is a good thing.
Yeah.
So
You're gonna love that one.
I like this one because they played for our Lincoln Day dinner. The Sky Meadow Fine Arts Spring Concert Fundraiser is today, Friday, May 15th at 6:00. They're going to be at the Dunbar Auditorium, which is over.
And that's on the high school campus.
On the high school campus here.
Mm-hmm.
And it's sponsored by Trivent Financial. The Sky Meadow Fine Arts Band Concert
Orchestra.
It's a
They
string
are fabulous.
Ensemble of kids, from very small kids to bigger kids, but they're all kids. And they did a great job for us,
Yes.
like I say, at the Reagan dinner. And so if you can go out there and help them out, they're 3 to 18 years old, and they play wonderfully. The phone number here that I've got is for Colin Griffin, and they're at 870-425-7270, and go on by, and they're gonna. I think they're just looking for donations, and they'll be matched by the other donors. So
Good.
Go on by and Dunbar.
Time well spent with
Yes,
that group of
you will.
kids. The
You will.
Sky Meadow Fine Arts Spring Concert tonight.
You'll be very happy you did.
If you like a string orchestra like
just,
I do,
and just
I love
the
it.
event. I mean, it's just a really cool thing.
Yeah. I want to thank a Mountain Home policeman.
Yes.
Had a brake light out. Didn't know. My boy was driving. Well, I knew it, but I had loaned the vehicle out before I had a chance. I had the bulbs in hand.
That's good.
But thanks for letting us know. Safety factor.
That's right.
On the job, got them fixed. Thank you, MHPD.
There you go.
Yeah.
And
Save me
because you
from
don't know, because I'll roll up on people, and you'll be behind me. You realize they don't have any brake lights to go by. I tell people,
And
that if
occasionally I
stand-
check, and it's easy to check. I can back in right here and see the reflection in the window.
Yeah.
But I haven't done that in a while. The left rear was out.
There you
so
go.
Thank you, MHPD, for letting me know.
They fix turn signals too.
I
Did
put all new
the
bulbs
turn
in.
signals
All
work?
new
Okay,
bulbs.
well, so the turn signals work?
Yes.
Wow. Okay,
Yes.
you can get a gold
Front
star just for
and
having
back.
just
Front
for having a
and
turn
back.
signal. You'll get a gold star.
And the switch works too, especially when I go blink, 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 blink.
click, 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 click.
Even changing lanes on the bypass thing.
I get that on the Cougar, and I got the sequential
Oh, yeah.
lights on there. Pretty cool.
Bob and Linda Zdora for all your real estate needs. Century 21 Lemac Real Estate, 405-0793. And it's time for the news. We'll be right back.